Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku Hard for March 5th, 2025. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 4 in box 1. 4, 4, 4. They block these cells, gives me 4 here. I can place 3 in box 4. 3, 3, 3. They block these, gives me 3 here. And okay, I can place 1 in box 7. 1 and 1 block these, gives me 1 here. Now looking at row 9 and box 9. Box 9 has 2 and 5, which have not been placed on row 9, and I cannot place them in these cells, leaving only 2 cells for 2 and 5 on row 9. So these 2 cells will be filled with 2 and 5. That gives me 3 numbers I can use for these 3 cells, which are 3, 4, 6. And here's 3 and 4, so this cannot be 3 or 4, makes it 6. And here's 4, which makes this cell 3, and this will be 4. Now these 4 cells are left with 1, 7, 8, 9, and I think it's simpler to look at 7, 9 here, meaning these 2 cells cannot use 7 nor 9, so it's 1, 8 double actually. 1, 8 double here means these 2 cells cannot use them, make them 7, 9 double. 8 is here, so this is 1, and this will be 8. And 8, 8, and 8 block these, gives me 8 here. And here's 6, here's 6. So these cannot be 6 in box 6. Makes this cell 6. And okay, 1 blocks here, 1 blocks these. Gives me 1 here. These are 2, 7, 9. This cell is blocked by 2 and 7. So this is 9. That gives me 7 here. And 2, 7 here means this cell cannot use 7 because 7 will be in one of these 2 cells. So this is 9 and this is 7. These are 1, 2, 9, but there are 2 9s already, so these cannot be 9. So 9 has to come here. And these will be 3 and 5. Okay. And now looking at column 6, there's only 1 cell that's not blocked by 3. 3, 3, 3, and 3. They block this cell, this cell, this cell, and this cell gives me 3 here. And I can place 7 in box 1. This 7 blocks here. This 7 blocks these. Gives me 7 here. And I can place 6 in box 1 because these 6's block these. Gives me 6 here. And I can place 7 in box 2. 7, 7, 7. They block these, gives me 7 here. That gives me 8 in box 2. 8 blocks these, 8 blocks here. This 8 blocks here. Gives me 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And now there's a 8, 9 double in box 5. Because column 4 has 8 and 9, and column 6 has 8 and 9, and the row 6 has 8 and 9. For box 5, that means I cannot place 8 and 9 in these cells. So I have to put 8 and 9 in these two cells. And that means, well, again, 8 and 9 double means no other number can use these two cells. So now I think I can place 1 on row 5. This one blocks here, this one blocks here, this one blocks here. These are 8, 9 double. So 1 has to use this cell. And now I can place 4 also on column 5. 4 blocks here, 4 blocks here. These are 8, 9. And here's 4 blocking here, so 4 comes in here. And now 4, 4, 4 block these, gives me 4 here. This row is missing 2 and 6, meaning this cell cannot use 2, gives me 5 and 2. And looking at row 1, this 2 blocks this cell, and 2, 7 here blocks this cell. So I can place 2 here. And now, oh, and these are 2, 6, 8. Okay, so this box is missing 5 and 6. That means this will be 8. And now looking at row 6, here's 2 and here's another 2. So these two cells cannot be 2, meaning 2 will have to be placed in one of these two cells for row 6. So because they are in the same box, the other cells in box 4 cannot use 2, because 2 will be in one of these, meaning this cannot be 2. So 2 has to be placed here for column 1, and that gives me 6, and this is going to be 6 because it's the last number of the column. And now 6, 6, 6 block these. This 6 blocks here, gives me 6 here. That gives me 5 and 6. And 3 and 3 block these, gives me 3 here, which blocks this cell. This 3 blocks here, gives me 3 here. That gives me 5 and 3. And the last number here is 5. And the last number of this box is 1, which gives me 2 and 1. The last number of this row is 2, and this is going to be 5. And these are 2 and 5, so this 5 makes this cell 2, and this will be 5. And the 5 hasn't been placed in box 5, so 5 blocks these. 5 and 5 block these, gives me 5, which gives me 2 here. That gives me 7 and 2. 7 blocks these. This 7 blocks here, gives me 7 here. This column is missing 8. That gives me 9, 8. 9 blocks here, so this is 9. This is 4. This is 4. And this will be 1. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching and have a good one.